Students, today we will study about types of catalysis. The number one is positive catalysis. As the name suggests, positive means something going in the right direction. So, when the rate of reaction is accelerated by the foreign substances, means rate of reaction is increased by the catalyst. That phenomena is known as positive catalysis. Example: H2O2 in the presence of platinum gives water plus oxygen, so the reaction rate is increases. Then positive catalyst increases the rate by lowering the activation energy, lowers the activation energy, and provides an alternative pathway to the reaction, so rate of the reaction increases. Next is negative catalysis. Negative means when catalyst decreases the rate of reaction. There are certain substances which, when added to the reaction mixture, retard the reaction rate instead of increasing it. These are called negative catalysis or inhibitors. Name also, there is another name also. They are also known as inhibitors. Example: oxidation of Na2SO3 by air is retarded by alcohol. If we oxidize Na2SO3 in the presence of alcohol, the reaction rate becomes lower. The next is oxidation of benzaldehyde is retarded if some diphenylamine is added. Benzaldehyde in the presence of diphenylamine, reaction rate decreases. So negative catalysis, or you can say inhibitors, are the substances which decreases the rate of reaction instead of increasing it. The next is autocatalysis. Auto means self. In certain reactions, one of the product act as a catalyst. Initially the reaction is slow, but as soon as the product are formed, the reaction rate increases because that product formed is one of the product act as catalyst, means the product formed is used as catalyst. This phenomena is called autocatalysis. Example: the rate of oxidation of oxalic acid by acidified potassium permanganate increases on the reaction progresses. You can see from here, oxalic acid, acidified KMnO4 plus H2SO4, when Mn plus 2 ions act as self autocatalyst. When MnSO4 formed, this act as self catalyst in the reaction. When nitric acid is poured on copper, the reaction is very slow in the beginning. Gradually the reaction becomes faster due to the formation of ions which act as autocatalyst. Autocatalyst, the product itself is used as catalyst. Now the next topic is adsorption theory of heterogeneous catalysis. Now this theory involves 5 steps. First step is diffusion of reactant to the surface of catalyst, means reactants are diffused on the surface of catalyst. Number 2, adsorption of reactant molecules on the surface of catalyst, then it is adsorbed. Number 3, occurrence of chemical reaction between the to form an intermediate. Then fourth one is desorption, means the reverse process of adsorption takes place to give the catalyst back. Then diffusion of reaction products away from the catalyst surface. Now I will show this by the figure. You can see this is a catalyst. A plus B are reacting molecules. Catalyst surface leaving free valencies. So A plus B adsorbed on the surface of catalyst here. Now A and B are forming the intermediate. Now you can see desorption of the product molecules and the catalyst separates out. These are the 5 steps. You can see again: catalyst, reacting molecule, adsorption of reacting molecules, A get adsorbed and B gets adsorbed, then A, B form an intermediate with the catalyst, then desorption takes place and we get catalyst and product back. Now important features of solid catalyst. Number 1 is activity. Activity means the activity of a catalyst means to increase the rate of reaction. It depends on the strength of chemisorption. Then selectivity means the selectivity of catalyst is its ability to direct a reaction to yield a particular product. Example: starting with H2 and CO using different catalysts, means a different catalyst is selective for different product. You can see from the example, if we are using different catalysts, we are having different products, so our particular catalyst is selective for a particular product. like CO plus 3H2 in the presence of nickel gives methane, CO plus H2 in the presence of copper gives methanol, CO plus H2 in the presence of copper gives methanaldehyde.